Nah, man. So by this point, the kids are loving it, throwing in a bit of that. And then I said, well, for my next trick, I would like to eat a percussion sandwich. Drum roll, please. Hey, what is up, YouTube? Andrew Rooney here. I'm a full-time drummer and drum teacher here in Auckland, New Zealand.
I'm not gonna paddle in New Zealand.
We've got a PayPal pick. This one came through from Daryl Heflin, and it is YOYOKA again. This song is We're an American Band by Grand Funk Railroad. Now I'm looking at a few of the details here. So this one, she released this on October the 8th, 2019, aged 9 at the time. 9. Now what were you doing when you were 9?
You are really dumb, for real.
I was not playing drums. I was going to say I was not playing drums as good as YOYOKA. I wasn't even playing the drums. So absolutely frightening how good this young lady has gotten on the drums, and I'm just delighted to get to another video of hers. Please be sure to hit the subscribe and like buttons. Check out the reaction playlist. I've also got a female drummer reaction playlist. So there's a lot of demand, and people are calling for a lot more sort of diversity on the channel. More than happy to do it. And I've even created that playlist just for female drummers, so you can see some of the incredible, astonishing female drummers that are on the scene at the moment. Without further ado, let's hit it. Give some perspective here. As a full-time drum teacher, I teach 6 days a week here, and a lot of my students are around this age. So 9 is a pretty common age to have as a private drum teacher. And that beat that you're hearing right now, that quarter note on the cowbell, with a lot of sort of dialogue between the snare and the kick as well, that is the kind of beat you would work on with a 9-year-old student for quite some time. It takes a lot of coordination and facility independence to be able to play that. In my experience, not as easy as an eighth note with the eighth note beat. The eighth note beat, you've got more of a grid where you can start lining beats up. Here, quarter notes, there's a lot of space in between notes. A lot harder than it looks. This is already super impressive. She played that nice simple quarter note groove, nailed it, but then the flams around the kit, and then you just know, wow, this is quite the drummer. Nice high cymbals, shows that you can showboat a little bit. Oh. I'm going to go back. I just really want to capture the arc of her stick. I probably go on about this every video. It's just so impressive for me. Again, as someone who is used to how 9-year-olds typically play, what sort of they do right, what they tend to do wrong. And YOYOKA just hits the drums so well. Just the arc and the stick height here is just very, very impressive. There, that's a good pause of it. Really high up there. Look at that. But still keeping the time and a really steady meter. It's just very impressive. Going from that intensity back to that pocket, not as easy as it looks. I'm going to back that up. That was just awesome. We had a lot of activity, and then just back to that quarter note groove. Real nice. Wow. Even a left-hand crash is difficult for most people. The technique here is just fantastic. Dynamics. It. Very Grohl-like yet. Playing very Dave Grohl-esque here. So look at that. Just doing the Halpern flick. You watch one of my recent videos. That's the full Halpern flick right there. That casual Halpern, I'm going to call it the Halpern flick. This is going to sound awful. There was a little boo-boo just before. Oh, I don't need to go back and find it. But the point is, this is a live take. Now, there's no tricky camera edits. We're not changing angles every time we make a mistake and just go to a different camera and, re-record sections. This is one take. We can see what she's playing, and it just makes me so happy that it is just a single camera shot. Well, obviously we've got foot cam over here in the box, but yeah, she's not trying to pull the wool over our eyes. It's just, yeah, again, hopefully that doesn't sound like a critique. Here's me, this drum teacher over in New Zealand saying, hey, she made a mistake. I'm not saying it like that. It's just very heartwarming to see that this is real. It's so real. And, it does get a little bit scary when things are absolutely pitch perfect. You start to wonder about quantizing all that thing, and it's not going on here. I can hear it. I can see it. It's even more impressive. Put it that way. So good. Honestly, just astoundingly good. I really, really dug that. I've never heard that song in my life. Grand Funk Railroad? And we're an American band. I've never heard that. It was the way she was playing it was very Dave Grohl-esque, and some of the parts there were very Dave Grohl-esque. Like that main quarter note beat reminded me of Smells Like Teen Spirit with the active snare and kick and lots of extra notes, but on the quarters on the right hand. I wonder if Dave Grohl was a fan of Grand Funk Railroad. Might have to look into that. Anyway, Daryl Heflin, thank you so much for the pick. Absolutely awesome. I always enjoy the YOYOKA videos. Just really, really great. And guys, remember, if you dug the video, please be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and I will see you on the next one. Ciao.